What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're doing another Madden team build. Today we are doing the second annual all backup squad, or I think the third annual all backup squad. Last year we had an 83 overall with an 83 offense and an 85 defense, and this year we were represented by the Jaguars as our random team. We are an 81 overall with an 81 offense and 83 defense, so an improvement in both. That year we went 5-12, and this year I think we're going to do a little bit better, even though we have a low overall. Our top three players are Davante Adams, AJ Brown, and Charvarius Warden. Our corners and receivers are absolutely stacked. So we'll start with our receivers here. Starting off, we have Davante Adams, AJ Brown, T. Higgins, Cooper Kupp, and George Pickens. By the way we did this, we just got the highest overall at every backup, and backup is just a secondary slot, which means that I counted all wide receiver twos here. And somehow AJ Brown is ranked lower than Devontae Smith. Tight ends, we have Yanu Smith, Isaiah Likely, Darnell Washington, then he's not going to play because he's hurt. Left tackle, we have Brady Christensen. Left guard, we have Tevin Jenkins and Aaron Banks. Center, we have Andre James and Josh Myers. Right guard, we have Nick Allegretti and Evan Neal. The right tackle, we have Titus Howard and Josh Carnerly Jr. So as you can tell, some positions are definitely better than others, and especially we'll see that at the quarterback. Chase Young is a 79, and we also have Arnold. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name. I've been doing it for years. Our right ends are Abdul Carter, Anthony Jennings, Matthew Judon, and Derek Hall. D tackles are Grover Stewart, Braden Fisk, Daquan Jones, Poona Ford, and Jordan Davis. Sam is Yasir Abdullah and Jack Cochran. Mike's are Shaq Thompson, N'Kobe Dean, and he's hurt. By the way, that we did with injuries, I just had who is the backup right now. So if somebody's hurt, I took their backup's backup if they were the overall that they need to be. Wills are Peyton Wilson and Dorian Williams. Our corners are Charvarius Ward, Jair Alexander, Carlton Davis, Cooper DeJean, and Trayvon Diggs. Free safety is Quandre Diggs and Marcus Epps. Strong safety are Jabril Peppers, Tony Jefferson, and Quentin Lake. Kicker, there were 0 backups, so we did Cam Little. Same with punter and same with long snapper. Quarterback is going to be Mac Jones, which I honestly am very happy about. Do I always choose a high overall? Yes. But I'm a big Mac Jones fan. He's playing, he's balling out. And then behind him is Marcus Mariota. And then for running back, we have David Montgomery, Rico Dowell, Tyler Algier, and Brian Robinson Jr. Rico Dowell's a freak, by the way. Our head coach is Traffic Backup, who runs with the Seattle defense and the Seattle offense and the Chicago defense. These are both completely randomly generated. Last time we had Giants and might have been Jaguars. Here's an overall look at the offense. It is honestly really good. I'm scared for Mac Jones' life a little bit behind this offensive line, but his receivers are so good, it should be fine. And here's a look at the defense. Definitely stronger. We have a lot of freaks on the defense, especially with these corners and our rest of our secondary. This should be good. Our random game is going to be week 2, so it's going to be really early on, so I guess we'll just see if we won week 1 or not. So we beat the Panthers in week 1, making us 1-0, and now we're going to play against the 0-1 Cincinnati Bengals. And if I'm right, they have Joe Flacco. And yes, they do. Joe Burrow's hurt, so we're going to be playing Joe Flacco without T. Higgins here, as he was replaced by Diami Brown. So we're going to hop in for the quick moments. We're both 81 overalls. Our top 3 are Davante Adams, Jair Alexander, and AJ Brown. And their top 3 are going to be Jamar Chase, Trey Hendrickson, and Cam Taylor-Britt. So I'm going to randomize unis and let's go. We're going to try and put a leash on the Cats here and defeat the Bengals. I'm a little bit worried. They don't have they don't have T. Higgins, but they still have Jamar Chase. They still have Trey Hendrickson, and they still have Super Bowl champion Joe Burrow leading their team. Our first moment is on 3rd and 6. We are on defense. And by the way, we are only allowed to use the coach tendency just to see how these players get used during the season. And so that's more fair. Not fair, but just cool. On Lake here, 3rd and 6. He is going to have a forced fumble. Who gets on it? It is going to be the Bengals, but it's 4th and 17. Flacco couldn't hold on, and we're getting this ball back. We come in on a 3rd and 4, but now it's 0-2. I don't know what that means, but I'm a little bit scared here. Just can't allow anything quick over the middle. He's got Gesicki, and it's 4th and inches. Well, I guess they go for it and take me out for whatever reason. But it's 1st and 10. Running some man here. Got to cover the flat, and Flacco goes down. Braden Fisk is in his 2nd of the game. 2nd and 16. Flacco intercepted. Tony Jefferson is in for the pick. Flacco has made 2 gigantic mistakes that we've just seen. We've played basically nothing, and now our offense is able to try and go and score some more points. First offensive moment is 1 minute and 45 left in the half. We're down 0-2. and we have 3 timeouts. I honestly like this situation. We're going to get it out to AJ Brown. Going to break a tackle, hurdle him, man, and go out of bounds. I tried to keep him in. Ooh, safeties are kind of cheating down. We're not going to be able to get that big blitz. Jones fumbles, picked up by Trey Hendrickson, and he's going to get himself a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Wow, so the Bengals' best defensive player is going to come up big when they need it most, and now we're going to be down about 11 if they get the extra point. Well, we get the ball back, a minute 27. I don't know how much of that is my fault and how much of that is not. Still have 3 timeouts, just a little bit less time. I'm going to heave this one deep, and it is overthrown. All right, 3rd and 10 here. David Montgomery, the motion man, and Jones is going to throw from a clean backfield. It is going to be another sack out of this Bengals defense. Nobody was open. And we're going to come in here in the 3rd quarter, down 9-0, but we have the ball, and we are almost in the red zone. 3rd and 10, though. We need to convert. I like the seam play. No. Just going to throw up the corner. What is that ball? That literally hit a reporter. I'm going to get brought in for the field goal. My field goals in this game have not been good in the slightest bit. I'm just going to try not to. I always overshoot. No way they get a block kick. Are you kidding me? Offensive lineman picks it up, throws it over to Likely, and it's not going to be good enough. I tried to convert there, but I couldn't. Another 3rd down. This time it's 3rd and 6. Dowell is going to be the motion man here, and that's another sack. What is our offensive line doing? We have 8 sacks, they have 5. What is this game? And they want to kick it 55. I mean, this guy hit a 70 in preseason. They're probably going to take me out now, though. All right, well, I'm going to try and just boom this. Try not to overshoot. What a kick. If it would ever go in, it's now, and it is good. 6-point lead for the Bengals. 3rd and 5. They are in well, they're just out. They're out of the red zone by 2 yards here. I don't have really any option to blitz here. Abdul Carter, it's going to be over, and it is going to be short, 4th and inches. Do they play conservative? That answer is no, and we are not. Okay, well, I guess any concept of blitzing on 4th and inches is gone. It's going to be a run up the middle, and yeah, they're going to get it, and a lot more. And by a lot more, I mean 6. Not points, thankfully. All right, well, that brings us to 1st and goal, and if they get this, it's game over. I should have taken one of my timeouts there, so that's rather unfortunate. Run up the middle. Stuff. Timeout taken, because, I mean, they have everything that they want because they can burn all 3 timeouts here. We got a quarterback draw with Joe Flacco. No, it's going to be looking for a pass. It's Joe Flacco over the middle, and it is incomplete. Drop by the receiver. We have a chance, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This is honestly so ideal for us, because if they don't get it, then it's a 1-possession game. Chase Brown is stopped at the goal line. We get the ball. Goal line stuff. I don't know what Zach Taylor's doing, but that is horrible management there. And they're going to give us this drive. We're going to start with a slip screen. Starting off, slip screen, Montgomery. Can he outrun this man? He can, which means there should be some good yards here. We're going to go no huddle, as we're going to go drive. As long as we can get set here, we just got to snap this as soon as possible. Looking, he's going to check it down to Montgomery. I just won the 1st, and that's 2-minute warning. We have 1 timeout left, 2 minutes, and we need to go about 82 yards to the crib here. That's the only option. Great ball. Davante Adams hangs on, but he's not out of bounds. At this point, I wouldn't hate staying in bounds here. Oh, we got no way it's another sack. There's no way it's another sack. And no, I didn't mean to call timeout there. I'm not going to lie. I hit the wrong button. Okay, we are so fried. Dude, we got a guy wide open. It's just that we got sacked before we could get it out. I don't know if this is my fault or if this is just the offensive line being horrible. I'm going to throw an absolute dagger here. Intercepted. The game is over. Marco Wilson. I've never heard of this guy. And they're going to put me in for this, but it's literally QB Neals. So with that, the Bengals will take us down for our first loss of the year. I played bad. Our computer played bad, obviously, because they sacked us 9 times. So well, I think that we just have to go ahead and go undefeated from here. My prediction is around 8-9. I think that's around what we're going to get. But let's see. So my official prediction for this team is 8-9. Let's see if we can make the playoffs instead. Our official record was 9-8, and unless we somehow were the 1 seed at 9-8, we did not make the playoffs. Yeah, we were just out. We were the 10 seed. Instead, this actually, the Titans went 11-6? Also, we would have gone to the playoffs if we were in the AFC East. I just want to say that. But instead, we are booted, and that is going to be the end of our year. Our offense was actually really bad. It's probably because we had Mac Jones at quarterback, kind of. And our defense was really good. Mac Jones, yeah, not a great year. Less than 60% completion, 3,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks. Isn't horrible, to be honest. I mean, really, I've seen much worse, but the 59% completion and all that, and probably a pass-heavy offense just didn't work. Whoa, David Montgomery, 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. Rico Dowell, 6 touchdowns and 325 yards. Wow, these were a nice tandem in the red zone. But David Montgomery had a great year. Devontae Adams led our team in receiving yards with 993 and 5 touchdowns, 693 and 5 for George Pickens. The Devils number in 3 for A.J. Brown, and 422 and 4 for Jonnu Smith. 16 sacks allowed by Brady Christensen. The offensive line was probably our worst position, just because of how there aren't many backup offensive linemen to do good. Titus Howard allowed 9 sacks, and the same with Tevin Jenkins. Getting into defense, we had 200 tackle people. We had Quentin Lake, 102, 101 for Zaire Alexander, 95 for Jefferson and Ward. TFL wise, we had 12 from Braden Fisk, 12 from Abdul Carter, and 11 from Chase Young. Some good pressure. Sacks were really down though. Braden Fisk, 9.5, and then 5 for Daquan Jones and Yasir Abdullah, who was a Jag native, by the way, which is really cool. Just no other better. I think he was a will linebacker. 5 interceptions. Quentin Lake is really good. He had a great year, honestly. He had a great year for safety. 4 for Charvarius Ward and 3 for Chai Alexander. Also had a very good year. Deflections, we had 9 from Charvarius Ward, 7 from Tony Jefferson, and 6 out of Lake and Alexander. Those two are tandem. 2 forced fumbles out of Charvarius Ward, 2 out of Chase Young, and then 1 out of Lake, Davis, Hicks, Peppers, DeJean, and Fisk. Block kicks. Oh my goodness. Braden Fisk was a special teams demon. 3 block kicks out of him alone. 1 out of Jabril Peppers. He also had a safety. So I don't know who the heck this man is, but he's probably going to be a demon. We had a touchdown out of Charvarius Ward. Looking at these yards, I assume it's off an interception. Cam Little had a very below mediocre year. 77% and then 2 blocks. It's just not great. Logan Cook had some good numbers though. 53-9 average. I think that's honestly pretty good for a punter. But sadly, that will end our season. I'm going to say that our team MVP is probably going to be Quentin Lake, just because he was everywhere on the field. He didn't stop for nobody. We also had no league leaders in any stats, which honestly isn't that shocking. So let's just go ahead and see how the season ends. Actually, let's see if any of our guys make the Pro Bowl. I never do this. So for the Pro Bowl, Tevin Jenkins made the lineup. I feel bad for all Sam linebackers because Yasir Abdullah made it as a Sam 68 overall. I low-key don't remember if Diane Henley's on our team. I think he is, and he made it. I wish I showed you what team it was. Oh, Charvarius Ward made his corner 4. Quentin Lake obviously made it. Strong safety too. He was disgusting. And that is going to be it for us. So yeah, honestly, we got a good amount of players in there. So let's just see who won the yearly awards. I cannot believe what I'm seeing with my eyes. Somehow the Browns made the Super Bowl in 2025. We didn't even take really any of their players. But anyway, I guess, I don't know what happened. That's really weird. Anyway, the Rams win it, though. That is going to be their 3rd of their franchise's history. They won 29-14. The Super Bowl MVP was Matt Stafford. NFL MVP is Josh Allen. Coach of the Year is John Harbaugh. Offensive Player of the Year, Devonta Smith. So I guess if you just remove A.J. Brown, that happens. Defensive Player of the Year is Jelani Tavai. I was going to say something about Jabril Peppers, but he's not on the team anymore. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Ashton Genty. Oh, why does all the Defensive Rookie of the Years have to have impossible names to pronounce? Princely, I got that one. Uman Malin? That sounds so wrong, but Princely Uman Malin won Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's going to get clipped and sent to all the people who cancel people. But anyway, that is going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching so much. Maybe next year's team will win the playoffs. We didn't win it or make the playoffs. Last year we didn't. This year we got really close. We didn't quite cut it. Just tune in next year just to see if we make it. And maybe Quentin Lake will make his return as our MVP.